Hey YouTube, wanted to say a few words today about President Obama's new war on guns and just point out a couple facts that will just show you how insincere the president is in his statement about saving lives and protecting the innocent and that type of thing. Just to put things in perspective for you, and I'm a little bit in a hurry today, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to get right to it, but put things in perspective. I visited the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website, and you see me looking off to my left here, and I'm looking at the site right now. And I looked at statistics for firearm deaths from 2005 to 2009, and also for alcohol-related deaths involving vehicles, okay, for the same time period, 2005 to 2009. And once again, this are right off the government website, the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration website. Okay, so I'm not making these numbers up. But from 2005 to 2009, there were, on average, in the United States, 9,837 people killed with a gun, either murdered or killed accidentally with a gun. 9,837 a year from 2005 to 2009. Okay? In that same time period, 2005 to 2009, there were on average 14,812 people killed by alcohol, by a combination of alcohol and cars. Over 5,000, or right at 5,000 more a year killed by alcohol and cars combined. And when I say that, I mean drunk driving is what we're talking about here. Drunk driving. Drunk drivers killed 14,812 people a year. Guns killed 9,837 people a year. Simple math, 5,000 more a year. Okay? Now, if the President of the United States, if he were sincere about wanting to save lives, he would go after a real killer, alcohol. But he won't go after that. It's hypocrisy is exactly what it is. Now, these figures, these 14,812 a year, that's just people who have been killed on the highways. Okay? That's not taking into account the wives who take an ass beating from their drunk husband, the kids who get slapped around, and killed in their homes by their drunk fathers or their drunk mothers. It's not taking into account any of that. It's not taking into account the families that go hungry because the parents are drinking up their paychecks, or running the bars, whatever it is they do. And if you drink in moderation, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But to go after guns under the guise of saving lives is such it's a lie. It's a lie. President Obama's new war on guns has nothing to do with saving lives. It has to do with taking your guns away. Okay, that's all it is. They're not interested in saving anyone's life. They're interested in taking your guns away. Now, why do they want to do that? Why would they want to take your guns away versus taking your alcohol away? Well, because alcohol is no threat to the federal government. You can, I guess you could throw liquor bottles, beer bottles, throw beer cans or wine glasses at the government if when they try to take your liberties, suspend your rights. You could throw your bottles at them. That's not going to hurt them, and they know that. But by taking your Second Amendment rights, it takes away your ability to defend yourself and your ability to shape your own government in the manner that the Founding Fathers intended for us to do. So that's it in a nutshell. There's no goal of saving any lives by banning so-called assault weapons, which are simply semi-automatic rifles. That's not the goal. The goal by banning standard capacity, 30-round capacity magazines, has nothing to do with saving lives. Any handgun restrictions, nothing to do with saving lives. It's all just about shoring up their ability to control the American people. No matter how you cut it, that's what it comes down to. Those numbers again: alcohol, 14,812 a year; guns, 9,837 a year. Make of it what you will. Another thing that, and I suspect we'll hear a lot of this from the new anti-gun czar, grinning Joe Biden, the Joker. We'll hear a lot about the common sense things that we could do right away, to control the gun situation. Things like, of course, restricting magazine capacities to 10 rounds or less. Do away with the so-called assault weapons, which means take off the pistol grips. Don't paint them black anymore. Don't put black hardware on them anymore. Make them, I don't know, white or something. I guess they'll be less dangerous then. Take off the bayonet lugs. A lot of bayonet killings going on out there. Things of that nature. Those are common sense things that according to our government leaders that we'll be able to do. But in the same breath, why don't they mention some of the common sense things we could do with alcohol, such as let's lower the alcohol content on all alcohol, beer, wine, liquors. Let's lower it all by 50%. That way, before some guy jumps in a car and goes and kills a family on the highway, he would have to drink twice as much to get just as drunk. Maybe his bladder would blow out before he would be able to get into the vehicle and go kill some innocent people. I don't know. Why don't they bring that up? What about some other common sense things? Let's put breathalyzers in all the cars, so you have to blow before you start up your car. Wouldn't that save lives? Sure. Sure it would. That's another common sense thing we could do. What else? What are some other common sense things we could do with alcohol? Maybe the government will pick up on this. Could we just quit selling it altogether? I mean, they did that back in the 20s, and that worked pretty well, if I remember right. That took care of the alcohol problem. I'm not sure why we brought it back. And I'm saying that with the tongue planted firmly in cheek for those who might think I'm serious. I think we all know what happened the last time we banned alcohol. And the same thing will happen as we start to ban guns, I'm sure. But anyway, just a few things to think about. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time this morning. It's kind of an off-the-cuff video. Still have my cold, still snorting and hacking. Kind of miserable with that. But I am in Jacksonville, Florida, though. Flew down a couple days ago to visit my son, who's in the Navy. And we're taking off tomorrow back to Kentucky. I'm going to drive back with him. He'll be home on leave for a couple weeks for Christmas and New Year's, so we're going to enjoy that. I'm going to give those numbers to you again. Here they are. From 2005 to 2009. Numbers from the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration website, the official government website. Alcohol killed 14,812 people a year. Guns, 9,837 people a year. There's your numbers. Think about it. Write your congressman, write your senators, write to the White House, write your state legislatures, write your governor, write your councils, your city mayors. Tell them that you're not going to stand by while they take your gun rights. Make it clear that you're not going to do that. Bring up these numbers about alcohol. Show them how hypocritical they are. Let them know. Alright, that's it for now. Hope you all have a good day. Take care. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. And we'll see you again real soon. Thanks.